See, you might not know this, but a lot of successful high performers, when they make a promise to themselves, when they set out to do something, they keep that promise to themselves. You ever told yourself, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that? Or have you ever told somebody, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna accomplish this in 6 months, or by the end of the month, by the end of the quarter, by the end of the year, I'm gonna have this, that done. But what happens is you run into a lot of issues, a lot of challenges, life happens, you lose some stuff, people, places, and things start going left on you. And guess what you do? You start lowering that target, and then you start making sense of why you haven't been able to accomplish it. Well, I wanted to make 10 grand this quarter, but certain things happened, and my mama got sick, and my auntie needed me to babysit my cousin, and they cut my hours on my job. We start coming up with all these reasons why we didn't keep our word to ourselves. What you got to learn to do, if you haven't, is keep your own word when you make a promise to yourself. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Because the more you say you're going to do certain things, and the more you back out of doing it and finding excuses why you couldn't do it, blaming other people, places, and things, the more you're going to accept mediocrity, the more you're going to accept average. So what you got to do is, you got to look at what you want to accomplish, what your dreams are, what your desires are, what your aspirations and ambitions are. What are the things that you know deep down in your heart you have targets to reach in your life, because that's where you want to see yourself. Guess what? You got to say it, you got to see it, and you got to set out for it. And you cannot allow any person, any place, or anything to give you an excuse or reason that makes enough sense for you to back out of the promise you made to yourself. Stand 10 toes down. Be a man or woman of your word. When you say you're going to accomplish something in the month of June, when you say you're going to accomplish something in the second quarter, when you say there are things that you want to do in 2022, guess what? Get them done. Stand 10 toes down. Don't allow yourself to lie to yourself. Don't be the promise breaker to yourself. Other people always tell you what they're going to do, how they going to do it, when they going to do it, and they never get it done. But it's okay if people lying to you, if people not keeping their promises to you. But it ain't okay for you to lie to you, for you to not keep your promise to you. Because the more you don't keep your promise, the more you let yourself down, the more subconsciously, psychologically, you're going to be convinced that what you say you're going to do is not going to get done, because you never keep your own word.